Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. Happy Monday. Grateful you're here. We got a lot to cover. We're going to talk about Wolf Capital, some updates, the things you need to know, and really the two choices you have. So you have to make one of these two choices right now before the end of the week. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about why I'm not too worried about it. That's going to be more of a strategic video. We're going to talk about the crypto weekly giveaway, which is going to be from this video, why 99% of people lose money in crypto, which is going to encompass really everything we're talking about today. I highly recommend checking out this video, and I'll put a link for it up here somewhere. We'll talk about true DeFi yields, and then we'll wrap it up with actually choosing the giveaway on our random name picker. But I highly recommend you watch this video because the real value that you're going to get is going to be spent inside this video. So Wolf Capital, you really have one of two choices for the most part here. The Wolf Capital team has decided to temporarily halt the current protocol and develop a new one that will operate on a monthly basis. We all know there's been some issues with Wolf Capital. I see this, and I think we've all seen this with projects, really great projects that are doing really awesome things. They get big, and if there is a bank run, if people are requesting withdrawal, if there was one issue or one problem with the project, maybe a week's trades aren't that great, maybe they lose a little bit of money, maybe something happens, everyone starts running for the hills. I've talked to a lot of people who came from, Fortune 500 companies to build stuff in crypto DeFi, and they all say the same thing, is there is no, everybody runs instantly. There's no, and I get it. Like I get it because we've been rugged and hurt so many times that we're trying to protect capital. I totally get it. It's the game right now. And so Wolf Capital had some issues, a lot of people with withdrawing. And so what they've decided to do is somewhere in here, if you need to unstake or withdraw your USDC, we will give you anything that you haven't had a ROI on yet. If you ask me my opinion on that, obviously I personally will never like that because I play the game strategically and I'm always ROI'd and everything else is profits. And so every time a project does that, I don't really have the option to withdraw, which I don't in Wolf Capital because I've ROI'd. I'm always playing strategically, so I never lose money. Now, when something like this happens, of course, personally, I'm like, I don't like it, but I'm happy that people who maybe haven't ROI'd are able to get and make themselves whole. So, I mean, yes, I don't like it, but I think most people like it. And so what's best for everyone is best for everyone. So anyway, we'll be accepting ROI withdrawals until Thursday, August 3rd. So when you go into Wolf Capital, you're just going to see a thing and it's going to show you how much you've ROI'd and you can just withdraw it. So for a clear example, if you staked 1,000, you've already withdrawn 500, you can withdraw another 500. These will be, and the 10% fee deduction during the deposit process does not factor into the withdrawal amount. So just be clear of that. And I believe it was going to happen on August, one sec here, until you can withdraw until August 3rd. So if that's what you want to do it now, and you'll be processed on Sunday, August 6th. So you'll get your capital back, not all of it, anything you haven't ROI'd by August 6th. And they've got a new protocol launching on August 14th for the rest of us, or if you choose to stay in it, they've got a new protocol designed with a solid foundation that will go live on August 14th. Now, please know, you are trusting the team with your money. Why do I not worry about these things? Wolf Capital, I think I had $1,500 in it. I spread that stuff out. If anything is 1% or more, I don't put much in it. Because we see this happen over and over and over and over, and it will continue to happen over and over. I'm sorry, but 1% to 2% per day, every day for the rest of your life is unsustainable. It's not going to happen. I know. I know some people are going to be like, I'm not casting any stones. I love Wolf Cap. I love the team. I genuinely believe they're doing everything they possibly can, which I can't say for many people in this space. But just know, like, don't put 100% of everything into one thing ever, no matter how sure it is. I'm really excited to see what Wolf Capital does, and we'll see how they build through this and grow through this, and they'll see how they handle their audience in the community, in the group. Like, all of it is awesome to me, but it's not like this is 0.5% of my portfolio, 1,500, 0.6% of my, it's not even a percent of my portfolio. I have a lot more, and I highly recommend watching this video because we'll talk about it. I'll put a link for it here, but I have a lot more in like DeFi and in creating yield from tokens I already hold to create more of them. Now, I would never recommend going into a $100,000 APY yield when the TVL of this is 15,000 and I don't even know what this is. But if we start looking down it, like we're talking, I'll teach something here. Let me know in the comments if you want more of this. Like the true DeFi stuff, you are in full control of your money. Nobody can stop you, block you, say, hey, withdrawals, you can withdraw this much. And I'm not casting stones at that. All the money that I'll make from ROI type dApps, guess what it gets moved into? This kind of stuff or my bull run portfolio. All of it. We've been through this game way too many times to say, well, this time it'll be different. Every time is a little bit different, but it's not, no one's coming to save you and give you 2% for the rest of your life. I promise you that. So if you go in here, I would typically go TVL minimum. Let's go 1 million. Is that a billion or a million or a 10 million? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I think I did it right. All right. So something with at least 1 million TVL. It's creating, I mean, we got wrapped ETH and let's not look at that one. Let's look at something around the, so just to be clear here, 300 something percent would be 1% per day. Still, again, not sustainable long term. But when you start really searching for really nice returning farms, liquidity pools, sometimes you could even stake. I staked Radiant, and at one point I was doing 250% per year, just under 1% per day on my Radiant. And I grew my Radiant. I hope we can have a teaching moment here. I know everyone just wants always the goodies, but please stick through me on this. Radiant is on Arbitrum. Okay, there we go. So where are we here? Radiant. I started with under 5,000 Radiant tokens, and in about 6 or 7 months, I doubled that bag. Again, not worth a ton, but I am in full control of this. I could go and swap this out and sell it now. Plus, I like what Radiant is doing, so enjoy it for the future. ARB, I was in a liquidity pool for a while, and I was earning USDC. This isn't only what I earned. I moved a lot of USDC out of here, but all I'm saying is I want to open you up to the idea that there is more. There is an ocean. There is an infinite ocean. I can't say infinite because there is a finite amount of things out there, but it seems infinite when you go into true DeFi. When you really start getting into this stuff, even 150% or 160% a year, that's 1% every 2 days. You could come into this for 5, 6, 7 days, enjoy some returns. Of course, there's risks associated with it, impermanent loss. This is the thing. There is a deeper level of education. Nobody wants to take, I'm going to get freaking choked here. Nobody wants to take responsibility for their education, for their knowledge. They just want it easy, and they keep getting wrecked because they keep joining projects that promise them easy. I'll click a button and I'll get rich. It's not going to happen. Play the ROI dApps as the game they are. I've been saying that for 2 years. Play the ROI dApps for the game they are. You can make thousands of dollars and move them into DeFi or move them into long-term holdings or move them into your bull run portfolio. And play the game, but it takes an education. It's why we launched CryptoLabs Research. It's why we have the Underdog Investor Group. It's why we're so animate. For those who are serious about this, that's a very small percentage of people, by the way. For those who are serious of actually learning DeFi, actually learning crypto beyond the ROI dApps, that's the stuff that everyone wants. So we share it because it's easy to, that brings people in. They're like, oh my God, that's so awesome. And then we give them the real education. If you go into everyone thinks our Underdog Investor community is like a Discord. Every time we show someone behind the scenes, they're like, what? We've got our Underdog Investor community. We have multiple groups that you can join. We are building out, this is our newest thing we're building out here, the True DeFi Investor Group, which we've always shared DeFi, but now we're building out an investor group. And when you join us, you get access to all these groups where we're sharing behind the scenes, click by click, true DeFi yields. You can get into the farms, the liquidity pools we're getting into. You can stake the stuff we're staking. We show you step by step. We also have our passive income investor group, of course, where those are different projects from short-term, mid-term, long-term project. There is community. I'll click here. There is community. We're always hanging out. There is group chat. We're always hanging out, sharing different projects, sharing different strategies. There are a ton of calls, as you can see. We've got our fast track open office hours, which is for a different group. We got our deep dive Q&A calls every single week. You can hang out for an hour, ask any crypto, any DeFi, any project questions. Fridays, we have our end of week recap. We also have our investor live stream, which we talk about project updates, things that are happening in the crypto world, opportunities that we're looking at. Every time we do these as well, we get a investor doc, a PDF that breaks down all the updates. We also have a mastermind coming up. So we call those the Business of Blockchain Mastermind. This is in my Zoom room. Come hang out with me for an hour. Let's talk about the business of blockchain, the opportunities that are out there in crypto, DeFi, and the blockchain. Now we're bringing in guests. Our first one is next week on Wednesday. It's just not updated in the calendar yet, but we're bringing in a panel. So the guests and the people and the projects and the developers we talk to, they come in and speak to our community, and you can ask any questions. And it's monthly. You like it, you stay. You don't like it, you go. We just wanted to build tremendous value that blows away any other community that's ever been built at a very high level and not lock anyone in. It's not like you're stuck with us. You like it, you stay. Most people have been with us from day one. That says everything I need to know. Stop doing this alone. Stop getting into stuff that's going to wreck you. Get an education. Learn to really understand what's happening. Get around people who are making 10, 20, 50 times more than you. There's someone, I just built a $250,000 portfolio, which I don't even think is that big. But when people see that, they realize it's possible for them and they can see exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. Other members are earning $5,000, $10,000 a month from true DeFi, real DeFi stuff. And you get around them and you see what they're doing. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I think for someone who sees the value, you get it. For others, they're just going to stay on YouTube and stay on free stuff. And they're always going to be a week behind because a lot of the information, by the time it's on YouTube or Twitter, it's already too late. It's already too late, which is why this YouTube channel that you're on, I try to focus on education as much as I can. And I'll leave it at that. If you do want to check out the Underdog Investor Community, the price will be going up. We are adding our True DeFi Investor Group. That'll be done by the end of this week. Once that releases, it's going to be an extra to join our masterminds and to join the True DeFi group. If you join now, you get everything included all in one. And I think you will be shocked by how we've priced this thing. It's like people spend more in probably just coffee over 2 weeks than they do to be a part of our community. So that's up to you. It's basically a coffee a day. If you can afford a coffee a day, you can afford the Underdog Investor Community. And you'll ROI, you'll make more money back, and you'll avoid losing thousands of dollars right off the bat. And the strategies we teach are incredible. Plus, you're going to get a roadmap to financial freedom. So definitely check it out. That said, I know people are going to be like, dude, you're always selling. It is my duty to sell because I know how much that can help you. I know how many people are getting wrecked every day. And then I see how many people are winning and making a ton of money because they actually apply strategy and they take it seriously. They take their education seriously. And that's that. If you know it's for you, you know it's for you. Come check it out. I'll leave a link in the description or in the first comment or something. Okay. YouTube comment winner for the video of why 99% of people lose money on crypto, which I highly recommend. Check it out. Let's pick a winner. If it is a scammy comment in terms of like, oh, I learned how to trade and this person taught me to trade, we'll just skip it. But so far, it's been really, really good. I might have to redo it. It's been sitting there for a while. Let's redo it. Bam, bam. Don't include replies because those are me. Pick a winner. Always appreciate your encouragement and your approach. So much good advice in what you are sharing. Don Southwell, congrats to being the winner for this week's $100 in USDC giveaway. Don, appreciate you, brother. Do me a huge. Celebrate, leave a comment in this video, all that fun stuff. And by the way, when you leave a comment on these videos, you get a chance automatically to be entered. Much like a winner here, you get a chance to be entered into our giveaway. So definitely leave a comment below. But Don, go and update either your profile with your public MetaMask wallet. We'll send you 100 USDC. Or if you can edit your original comment, which is this one, you can go back to the video edit your original comment, add your MetaMask wallet. We won't send to anyone who comments and says, this is my wallet, because people just replicate Don Southwell's profile. It's easy to do, and then they pretend it's Don. And I'll get emails from a Don saying, here's my MetaMask wallet, and it's never Don. We want the real Don, the true Don. Please stand up. So leave it in there. And that said, I'll get out of here. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for being here. Let me know what you're doing with Wolf Capital. What's your strategy? What are you doing here? Make sure to leave a comment below to be entered into next week's giveaway. Congrats to our winner for this video. And of course, check out the Underdog Investor Group if you want access to thousands of dollars per month at a fraction of the cost. If you can afford a coffee per day, you can join the Underdog Investor community. Don't make that the excuse, and you'll be blown away by what we do in here. Plus, you can get 20% off your first month. So check that out. I'll leave a link below. And with that said, I'll get out of here. Maybe I'll leave some videos up here. Educational stuff. Commit to 30 minutes of education per day. You will make so much freaking money, and you will become so wealthy next bull run instead of always chasing the tail of everyone else. So I'll leave some comments up here or some videos up here. I don't know what's going on with me today. Some videos up here and here and here and here. Do check it out. Follow me on Twitter, all that fun stuff. And with that said, we'll talk soon. Peace.